Hi, I'm George, and I want you to master Adobe's Lightroom program like a pro. Now, there are many reasons why people would try Adobe's Lightroom program for the first time. It's, of course, touted as the best photo editing program out there, but you may be one of those who are intimidated by its complexity and struggle with the differences from other editing programs. Now, that's easy to understand if you're used to programs like Photoshop Elements or Adobe's Photoshop or even Affinity Photo, which all have kind of the same basic layout. You have a Tools panel on the left-hand side, and panels on the right-hand side, including the standard layers panel. Now, the reason for that layout is because these programs are designed for image manipulation, and that basically means combining several different elements into one finished image. So you have several layers, several tools, and so forth. Whereas Lightroom is designed to take good photos and then improve those photos with post-processing into great photos. So you're working with just one basic photo the whole time. So what happens, especially if you're used to those other programs, is that you quickly become dissatisfied and you drop Lightroom like a hot potato and head back to more familiar programs. Of course, that's easy to justify since digital painting and editing programs like Photoshop Elements and the rest have tools for complex image improvement. They all have camera raw editing, for instance, but still they aren't as good as what you can find inside of Lightroom. And ultimately, this causes you to miss out on what is considered the best image improvement program on the market, preferred by the majority of professional photographers who use digital photo editing programs all the time. And this means that your photos won't be as great as they could be if they were edited inside of Adobe Lightroom. So the real problem here is that you need a way to quickly learn how to use Lightroom without all of that guessing and fumbling that you get with a lot of YouTube videos where they jump right in at a more advanced level and you're kind of left out there without any good stable foundation to know what it is that they're talking about. You're really kind of left in the dark. So what you need is a dedicated training course that covers all the basics first. So when you understand the basics, then it's easy to understand the more advanced topics. Lightroom really is not that difficult of a program. It's just different from what you're used to. So if you learn all those differences, then it's easy to understand and easy to use. The way I think about it is like learning how to drive a car. The first thing you have to learn is what's a key? How do you unlock the door? How do you put the key in the ignition? How do you change gears? Where's the brake and the accelerator pedal? All those basic things that you have to understand where everything is before you can try driving the car. And then you have to start very slowly learning how to move the car around, learning how to use that brake, how to use that gas pedal before you try to enter a race. Most of the videos on YouTube are basically putting you right into a race without any of that preparatory training that you need to really understand how to use the program. Now, using a dedicated training tool, not just random YouTube videos, lets you learn everything that you need to know to easily use Adobe's Lightroom program. No guessing, no looking around on YouTube for beginner videos that don't exist. It's all right there in that program. And once you finish that dedicated course, you'll then be able to easily use Lightroom, plus those confusing advanced Lightroom videos will now all make sense. So just like driving a car, nothing beats having a good solid foundation of knowledge when learning a new program. And this is exactly why I create my software training courses, including the one that I'm just releasing right now for Adobe's Lightroom program. And this is the same approach that I have for all of my training courses and all of my YouTube videos, where I see the training course as being all that groundwork that you have to understand, and then my YouTube videos are simply practice videos to practice what you learned in that training. And since I figured that the training is for absolute beginners, I start by assuming that anybody who's going through the training has no prior experience. So I start off slowly with a complete overview of the whole amazing program, and then I progress into more detailed demonstrations of every single feature, and then on to some creative practice projects. And then once you've gone through the course, you'll be able to easily follow all the different YouTube Lightroom videos out there, including my intermediate and advanced Lightroom YouTube projects. And to help jumpstart your learning, for the next 2 weeks, I'm having my new course here on sale as a pre-release. The official release is happening on May 15th, but in the pre-release, I'm cutting off 25% of the normal price. So you can get it for $10 less than my normal very low price on my training. You can always find all of my training over at howtogurus.com, but if you want to go right to the Lightroom, just click on the link in the description. It will take you right to that page, which includes that 25% off pre-sale pricing right now. And I'll also be doing more Lightroom videos here on my YouTube channel in the next several months. And of course, since I'm always working here on my channel, I'm here every single day. If you have any problems at all, just ask me in one of the comments on the video and I'll reply right away. I normally reply to comments same day and I'll answer your question. And if it needs it, I'll even make a new video to demonstrate how to solve the problem that you're having. So check out that link in the description and I'll see you next time.